Hi, my name is Dana, and my two words are seeking and fulfilled. So I grew up a Christian, but I was still seeking for my happiness in places other than Jesus. For example, I just looked for happiness in getting good grades, or the approval of my parents, or the approval of friends, or just like the good times in life and having fun. But ultimately, those things left me empty. They were very fleeting and temporary, and they were going to never last nor fulfill me. I was just seeking for the source of lasting happiness. So, about halfway through high school, my faith became more significant to me. I started to read my Bible more and started praying more, and I just learned more about God, and I started to seek Jesus. Growing up, I knew the truth about the gospel, the good news of Jesus Christ, that God loved us so much that He sent His Son Jesus to live on earth, and He lived a perfect life, and He died on the cross. He died the death that I deserved as a substitute for my sins. And ultimately, He rescued me from my sin, but even more than that, He rescued me from the emptiness that I once had. In John chapter 15, verse 11, Jesus is speaking, and He says, "These things I have spoken to you, that my joy may be in you, and that your joy may be full." Jesus came to make empty things, empty lives, empty hearts full. I started realizing that Jesus offered the joy that I was seeking. I even just started resting in the truth that Jesus was my only source of joy. And as I rested in that truth, I started to feel that joy. So my second word is fulfilled, because the joy that Jesus offered me made me full, made me fulfilled. And this makes me full, whereas the things that I was looking for my happiness in before just left me empty. I was seeking for something that Jesus had already made available to me through His sacrifice on the cross, and I just needed to realize that by getting to know Him more. In contrast to the fleeting and temporary happiness that I once had, I now have this deep and permanent joy that can only be found in Jesus. It's a joy that cannot be swayed or affected by anything, and yes, I will still go through hard times in life, but I can just rest in the fact that that Jesus will give me joy, and He will give me hope through those hard times. So that's my story, and those are my two words.